Hello and welcome everyone. It is time to enter the Kumite. Remember, this is not a sport. You don't play fight. Okay guys, we have Aiemann Zahabi coming up against Ricky Turcios at UFC Fight Night Dos Anjos versus Fiziev. This is a good one here. Ricky Turcios is the winner of the most recent season of The Ultimate Fighter. This guy is such a fun character and a nice person. He lives by the warrior code, but he's such a bro about it. I mean, how could someone not love Ricky Turcios? He was hands down my favorite fighter from that season. So much personality, so much heart, and a wide arsenal of attacks and techniques. He's very well versed. Now, he's coming up against the brother of one of the greatest minds in MMA, Aiemann Zahabi, the head coach of TriStar in Montreal, and widely known as the genius that put together the expansive game of legend Georges St-Pierre. So, this is an interesting fight to say the least, and I'm really looking forward to it. Zahabi has a really strong lead high kick. He kind of leans back in his stance and sits really low in it, and that high kick is there for the taking. And his lead hook is waiting if someone tries to storm in. He keeps his head pretty far back, so it's hard to lure him into those boxing exchanges, and it's also really dangerous. Someone like Ricky Turcios is going to look to be putting in work to the body and the legs. With the way that Zahabi stands, his legs are way out there, and his body is open to being tagged. Also look for Turcios to shoot in for the takedown when Zahabi tosses out that lead high kick. He may try to get underneath it and take away the base of Zahabi, maybe get a trip off of it. But make no mistake, Turcios is very well-rounded and has fantastic scrambles. If they tangle up, then I do give the scrambling advantage to Turcios, and I would predict him to find a way on top. Zahabi is no slouch on the ground either, but he is vulnerable to the double leg. Zahabi is good at wall walking and getting back to his feet safely, but Turcios is willing to work and grind in these positions, and I see him possibly cutting off Zahabi's escape routes. If Turcios can get a few takedowns and maybe land some damage on top, then it may get Zahabi thinking about it and have him second-guessing himself. I'll give the range management advantage to Zahabi, though. If Turcios allows him to control the space, then Zahabi is going to start popping off and running away with the fight. I honestly think that Turcios is going to make this one a dirty fight. And I don't know if Zahabi thrives in that setting. He's more of a technical fighter and prefers to fight at range. That's where most of his special skills lie, his standout skills. He has shown that he has heart and is willing to go there, but does he thrive in it? That's the question. I just think that kind of fight favors Turcios. Ultimately, though, I'm going to go with Ricky Turcios via decision. I see Zahabi actually getting a strong start, utilizing his range and keeping Turcios at bay and on the end of his strikes, but I do see Turcios starting to chip away at the armor and breaking him down slowly by just giving Zahabi too many things to think about. Ricky Turcios is a nice guy, but he's also a dog, and I see that ending up giving Aiemann Zahabi some problems and preventing him from getting too comfortable in there. With that, I'll go ahead and wrap things up. If you like the content we're providing, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. If you disagree with our picks, make sure to berate us down in the comments below. You can also follow us on Instagram and Facebook, and you can even follow me personally on Twitter. Remember, this is not a sport. You don't play fight.